Hello Gemini, and thanks for joining me for the June of 2019 Taroscope with Animal Totem, and happy birthday to all you Geminis. It's a big month. It's a big month for everybody because we do have the solstice happening, and so this is the change of seasons, and if you want to check out, I do have that solstice reading available, but for you it's also your new moon. So this is a once every year event. Before we get started, I just want to let everybody know this is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. We're going to do the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. And then, if you are a Patreon level 2 subscriber, we're also going to pull a card from the Ethereal Oracle by J.D. Ricci, which is a really cool deck. Let me start shuffling these cards, and we're going to talk about this new moon for you. So the new moon is once a year. You get a new moon, you get a full moon once a year. So this is the month of your new moon. And it's a time to manifest new beginnings. It's a time for new beginnings. It's a time, it's more powerful than January 1st as far as a new year. This new moon and also your actual birthday, which in astrology is known as your solar return. Very powerful days for manifestation and new beginnings. So make your list. Get your list ready. Figure out what you want to do for the upcoming year. This is your solar new year. This reading is, though, for Gemini sun, rising, and moon. And it's true if you have it, especially if you're the rising sign as well. It's not just for the sun. It's for rising and moon, because it hits that point in your chart, you know, every year. And especially the rising sign too. It's also when something goes over your ascendant or your rising sign, or over the first, you know, the ascendant. That's another trip around the wheel, as they say. Okay? All right, Gemini, so talk about new beginnings. You've got two aces showing up. These same two aces showed in somebody else's reading. I can't remember who. But what am I talking about? New beginnings. What do you got? Ace, ace, and then the Fool. Also a card of major new beginnings. For you, it looks like it could be in the area of love and in the area of money. So two possibilities. Maybe one or the other or both, but it's a time of renewal, I'm hearing. Renewal and new beginnings. So you could, some of you, if you're single, you could fall in love really quickly. There could be somebody coming up that you're just like, wow. They just, yeah, I'm hearing they knock your socks off. Yeah, so somebody could really just knock your socks off and blow you away. That's more my kind of talk. Yeah, and it could happen really quickly. It could be one of these things where you meet and all of a sudden, you know, you're spending all your time together, and it could happen really, really quickly. Another thing that I'm getting about this, though, if you have an idea, because this could also be like a creative idea. You Geminis, you're always got the ideas. You know, you're always coming up with it. You're an ideas person. So if you got some kind of a creative idea, act quickly, because it feels like that other people are having the same idea, and if you want to be the one to, I don't know if the word get credit for it or whatever the case may be, then you need to take action. There's something about it that you're feeling a little on guard about, maybe because it's moving too quickly, I think. But that's why it's so powerful. Things started at this time frame with the new moon, with your birthday and solar return, with the sun in Gemini. They will have more power. They will move quickly. They will. It does have more momentum, you know. So don't be on guard about it at all. Open your heart to love. It says. I'm going to write that as your title. Well, it's your birthday and new moon. That's going to be your title. But open your heart to love. Because open your heart. Don't guard your heart too. That's another what this could mean. This little section in here. You've been waiting long enough. Some of you have been waiting a really long time, and it's I'm hearing it's a self-imposed exile. That's not usually a Gemini thing, because usually you guys are very social, but it seems like for some of you, you've just been holding back. It's a self-imposed, exile's not the, well, that's what the spirit guide said, but just like staying away from others, staying away from society, you know, those kind of things. There's an offer coming from the Emperor. So the Emperor is somebody who has is a power authority person. They're making you an offer, and this could be this. Many of you could be looking at a new job offer or some kind of new financial offer, or because the Four of Rods is here, and the Four of Rods does have to do with your home and your environment and things like that. It could be, it could be a couple things. One of the things it could be is that It could be you're buying or selling a home. Somebody could make an offer for sure. You know, that could be. The Emperor being involved is a little strange. You know, if somebody out there, a company's gonna come in and want to buy out your house or whatever. Maybe they're gonna like build eminent domain, or they're gonna build something there. I'm picking that up real strong for somebody, and they're gonna make you. It's an offer you can't refuse, but not in that way, not in the Godfather way. Like they're gonna bully you, but because I think it's really, I'm hearing the word lucrative, so I feel like it's gonna be very lucrative. But for others, it might be that you're going to get an offer and you're going to have to move to take the offer. A third scenario, and I know it's like all over the place, but that's because this is a general reading. And if you want a personal reading, you'd have to order a personal reading. So we're reading for a lot of people here. But a third scenario could be that maybe you're going to get an offer and you could work from home, which I think that, you know, I don't know if that really suits Gemini that well, though. Because you guys like to be out and about, and again, you're really social types of people and everything. But it is a super powerful month. Oh, by the way, that new moon is on the 3rd, if I didn't mention that. It's on the 3rd of June. That's going to be the Gemini new moon. Once every year, new moon. Very powerful. Okay, I'm going to start shuffling up for your animal totem. I want to remind you that I do offer that solstice reading. Also, because it's your birthday and your solar return, a great time to order that little year ahead astrology report. I mean, it's very affordable, and it's like 60-something, 70 pages long. It's the whole year. It's really, really in-depth, and it's a really good report. I'll also have the solstice readings. Another thing, I'm going to do the bonus card, and I'm also offering the weekly readings either through Patreon. But if you don't want to join Patreon, there's a link below. You could just purchase like one if you want. I'm going to be offering them every week for sale for very affordable price. So any of that, if that interests you, you can check out my website above or the links below to find out more about it. Okay, what is the animal totem card for our birthday Gemini peeps? Well, this whole deck wants to just kind of fall apart here. Here we go. The seagull. Seagull, you fly. Mm-hmm. You know, I never hear this song, but it popped right in my head. It's a Bad Company or Paul Rogers tune. I'm going to look it up, the lyrics. And if you've never seen my readings, I just don't look up lyrics because it's fun to do. That's another way that my spirit guides do communicate with me, through lyrics of songs, okay? Seagull lyrics. I got lyrics up here. And let me look up Seagull. Seagull, Bad Company, yeah. Okay, seagull, you fly across the horizon into the misty morning sun. Nobody asks you where you're going. Nobody knows where you're from. Here is a man asking a question. Is there really an end of the world? Seagull, you must know for a long time the shape of things to come. Now you fly through the sky, never asking why. And you fly all around till somebody shoots you down. Seagull, you fly across the horizon into the misty morning sun. Nobody asks you where you're going. Nobody knows where you are from. Okay, that's it. That's the whole song. So you fly across the horizon. So some of you, I think that might be the whole thing here, is that you might fly. So this new location or whatever, you might take a flight or a trip or go there. You know, this could be travel also. Let's read what I initially wrote on the card. And as with this card and all the cards, please do look at them and allow things to kind of pop out at you, because that is your spirit guides communicating. And that's a way, even though this is a general reading, that's a way you may get a message that is just for you. Joyous seafarer calling from the sky, edging on this world and another, coming from a higher perspective, riding the currents of life. Yeah, this riding the currents of life. These are the energetic, natural rhythms and waves. And at this time of your solar return, and new birthday, new moon, and all that stuff, this is when you have the momentum. This is when the waves can carry you. This is the time to initiate new things that can be carried out with ease and action and speed. And you can really make progress. Okay? Alright, gems, my Geminis, so thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting me. Please do check out my website. Besides, I have readings and books and decks and just everything. And by purchasing my wares, it does contribute to me continuing to do the free readings all the time. If you're a Patreon level 2, there's going to be an additional bonus card pulled from the Ethereal Oracle by J.D. Arici, one of my buddies here. And I want to wish you all a happy birthday, a happy solar return, a happy new moon. and a wonderful, glorious, happy solstice too. And that's another thing that happens at this time of year. So there's a change of season for everybody. But again, it's really emphasized for you and the Cancerians the most because it's your birthday month and you're kind of involved in the energy shift that's happening. So have a great month and a great birthday, and I'll speak to you soon.